Dear Colin Kaepernick, there's nothing fishy about why you have not been signed yet in free agency. First and foremost, you made yourself a distraction by kneeling during the national anthem. I know there's no ill intent there, and you wanted to create a discussion for injustice. There are many charity works that you have done, and there are many people who are thankful for it. But all things being equal, the kneeling created a distraction. Even if we were to ignore the distraction you can be off the field, we can't ignore the fact that you're a quarterback who can't really play quarterback. If you look at your own win-loss record during the last 3 years, you went from 8-8 to 2-6 and all the way down to 1-10. I will cut you some slack since there is a clear lack of talent around you, and you have 3 different head coaches in 3 different years. But it's also clear that you have regressed. Your quarterback rating has looked good at 86.4, 78.5, and 90.7, but let's dive deeper into your quarterbacking skills. You exploded into the scene in 2012, leading the Niners within a few yards of winning a Super Bowl. However, you were a running quarterback with a rocket arm and caught the league by surprise. Personally, I'm never a big fan of running and non-pocket passing quarterbacks. But hey, you were winning, and that's all that really mattered. As time wore on and Jim Harbaugh left, you never developed your skill as a pocket passer. The athleticism slowly diminished as you took more and more shots. Opposing defenses knew they had no reason to fear you as a pocket passer and kept you within the pocket. Offensive coordinators now had to adjust their offense so that it could play outside the pocket and design runs for you. The strategy of adjusting the offense to your skills is the job of every offensive coordinator, but that's only if you're the starter. It's clear to me that you will not be a starting quarterback in the league next year, at least not in the beginning of the season. Therefore, you will likely be in a backup quarterback role with the team you sign with. There lies the main problem. The backup quarterback position is supposed to be such that if the starter goes down, the backup will be able to run the same offense and keep the season afloat. The offense will have to be catered to your offensive strengths. The starting quarterback of the team will likely be a pocket passer, and the only running quarterback in the league that I know of is Cam Newton. Russell Wilson, Tyrod Taylor, and Marcus Mariota can run, but they are also very viable pocket passers. The backups signed this year include E.J. Manuel, Geno Smith, and Nick Foles. I have my doubts about their abilities as starting quarterbacks, but I don't doubt their ability to produce out of the same offenses as Derek Carr, Eli Manning, and Carson Wentz. Whereas with you, I don't think you'll be able to produce out of those same offenses. You might have some success since you will be fresh and able to run, but you will not be able to produce out of the pocket like the starters. The situation you are currently in is very similar to Tim Tebow. Both of you guys had success early in your careers, but were ineffective pocket passers. You are both very good runners, but it's difficult to be a good quarterback when you can't throw very well. The running is good when it's a surprise or something that they'll watch out for, but all is moot if you can't pass from the pocket. Cutting the field in half on rollouts makes reads easier, but it also makes it easier to defend. As a backup, not only do you not fit into an offense, but you will be a distraction. Like Tebow, the media circus you create as a backup quarterback is just not worth it. A star wide receiver like Terrell Owens might be worth the headache, but that will never be the case for a backup quarterback. I know your intentions are good, but controversy was created. You have to produce on the football field to be worth it, and at this point, it's simply not. As a quarterback, I think you are worthy of being on a roster, but I don't think you will be signed very soon. I wish you nothing but the best and hope some team gives you a chance to enjoy the success you had early in your career. Just understand that there's nothing fishy about you not being signed at this point.